I will wait.
Just confirm with him. Ask him, are you done? Parce que là, il est revenu là. Il s'est mis comme ça, il a regardé.
Okay. Ready? Okay, so are you ready to welcome the third candidate? Please, Valeria Gamper from Argentina. How you feel? Speak loud. The microphone. Okay, we're going to talk so we can check the microphone. How are you feeling? It will work, no worries. No worries. How you feel?
Good.
Can you speak a little bit more louder?
Yes.
Yes?
I mean, could you please a little bit so I don't have to scream, maybe? Yes, better, right?
Great. So we're going to start. Let's come with me to this table, please. Here, have some water if you want. Please comment on the key elements that define each of these wines and tell us which you would buy or not, and why. You have 6 minutes. I repeat?
Yes, please.
Please comment on the key elements that define each of these wines and tell us which you would buy or not, and why. You have 6 minutes. Start now.
Wine number 1 is a dry wine, fresh acidity. It seems that it had been aged under bale, under floor. It's dry, unfortified. I would say this could come from Sauvignon or, yeah, Sauvignon from Jura region. Vintage 2010. Number 2. It's an orange wine, very aromatic with some herb flowers. With tannins, has a great structure. Has been made with some skin contact. Has some sweetness at the end, which balance very well the bitterness, the tannins, and the acidity. Could come from Georgia, which is the cradle of orange wines. Is maybe showing a little bit of evolution. Could be vintage 2012. Wine number 3, ruby color, is a red wine. It's unfortified, still dry wine, no residual sugar. Could come from the Rhone Valley, maybe a Shiraz. Grenache Mourvèdre from Southern Rhone, vintage 2015. And fourth is a red wine, still unfortified, with a great structure in the palate. And some oak aging. And the third, has some oak age too. I would buy, it depends on the restaurant I will be, but I would buy the first one because it's kind of a trendy style, under bale, aged under bale. It's showing beautifully now, but can develop over time. And also it's a style that you can pair with a lot of type of food. You can use this wine in a menu, of course, have it in a wine list. You can have it in a tasting menu and by the glass. And it could pair with some fish. It could pair with some, with some fish. It could pair with some pasta. It depends, of course, in the restaurant I am or you are. And also it could pair with some poulard. It could pair with some delicate dishes. Of course, the second one is also a very trendy style nowadays, especially the orange trends and the skin contact wine. But due to this residual sugar, I imagine it could be very difficult to sell glass or to find the public, the audience for this wine. It would be very difficult to find the moment to have it in the menu. Of course, it can. And I think number 4 is, it could be also nice to have it. That has a long aging potential. So, I think I could buy it, but not to drink it now, to drink it in the future and to sell it in the future, as well as number 3. So my decision would be to buy number 1 because you can start selling it the moment it arrives in the cellar. And there are a lot of moments that I can have this wine in the restaurant. Also, it ages very well, and usually this type of wine, when you open, it holds more days open the bottle. So if you don't have a Coravin or any of that of system, it could work to have it. So wine number 1 is unfortified and aged under bale, maybe Sauvignon grape from France. Number 2, skin contact wine from Georgia. Has some sparkling, maybe has some fizziness and some sweetness. From Katy region, maybe Rakatsiteli grape. Number 3, Rhone Valley, Southern Rhone, maybe Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Thank you so much.
Please, Vale, follow me. So I go to the next task. Please aerate and serve a bottle of Cornas 2017 from Mathieu Barret to this table. You have 6 minutes. Please aerate and serve a bottle of Cornas 2017 from Mathieu Barret to this table. And you have 6 minutes. Start now.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Valeria. I will be your sommelier tonight. May I ask who is tasting the wine? Who is the host? I will be with your wine straight away. How are you doing tonight? I'm good. Are you having a celebration, maybe a birthday? Here you have Mr. Dupes, Sconnard, 2017, from Rhone Valley, France. Do you mind if I take the wine for you, sir?
I have never seen a cork like this. Could you explain what it is?
It's a plastic cork. Usually it's used to avoid any contamination in the wine. It's quite modern, and the color is very modern too. Would you like to see it? I know it's not natural cork, but would you like to see it? Yes. Yes. This is a perfect wine to combine with this stuffed quill that we have. Stuffed with some red one onion puree and some sauté mushrooms on the side as an appetizer. Would you like the bottle off the table, sir? In case you want another bottle, we have the 2016 vintage also from the same producer. In case you want me to carafe it, so it's open. Shall I leave the decanter on the table, sir? Yes. We also have this rack of lamb, braised, that comes with creamy polenta on the side, and the intensity of the wine will work very well with the fatness of the lamb and also the protein of the dish. How do you think about it? It's also with some aged manchego cheese, works very well, because of the acidity of the wine, the acidity of the tuvo combine beautifully, and at the same time, the intensity of the wine and the fruitiness will bring forward the cheese. Is that okay? May I do anything else for you, sir? Ladies? No? Well, in case you need me, I will be around. Thank you very much.
Yes, we're going to return to the table with the water. So you can take a little bit of water if you need. Please make a full organoleptic tasting of this wine. You have 4 minutes. Please make a full organoleptic tasting of this wine, and you have 4 minutes.
At first sight, it's a clear and bright red wine, ruby color with some garnet ring, moderate, well, deep color concentration, no sediment, no gas evidence in the glass, just a fairly thin and it's moderate viscosity. It's developing on the appearance, on the nose. And when it's clean, healthy, it's a slightly elevated aromatic intensity, it's quite expressive, showing a beautiful combination of primary and secondary aromas with a little bit of tertiary also. Notes of ripe fruit like ripe cherries, also dark fruit like dark strawberries, dark plums, some cassis note complemented with these desiccated petals like vanilla, some potpourri complemented this beautiful spiciness like vanilla, clove, coconut. Some black pepper indicating possible the wine has been aged in barrel, probably. Some part new, I will confirm that on the palate later, is a complex wine developing. On the palate, the wine is dry. It's a still wine, slightly elevated acidity, really fresh mouth-watering acidity that gives this juicy texture to the palate, combined with a moderate alcohol. Well, I think it's slightly elevated alcohol. Tannins are high here of a very fine grain quality, but still high and youthful. It's a full body wine, rich and opulent with intense flavor intensity. There is a lot of fruit coming through again. These dark ripe cherries, dark plums, touches of plum as well. There is also the spiciness on the palate. You have the vanilla, the coconut, the cloves. The wine has been aged in barrels, probably new barrels, French barrels, and it's a fruity and spicy finished wine with a long persistence. It's still youthful, complex, still and rich. Could be, it's a very good quality one, could be around $80 price range, like a retail price. It's a wine that comes from a moderate climate. I think it comes from the New World. Could be Cabernet Sauvignon-based wine with some Shiraz, maybe from Australia, South Australia, 2015 vintage, still youthful, showing a little bit of evolution, these notes of leather, coconut, and tobacco leaves. It's a wine that, I mean, it's nice now, but it could be developed, it could be nice to have it in a few years. I will sell it from 7 to 10 years more. I will serve it then at 16 to 19 degrees Celsius in the couped red wine glass, very big to enhance all the aromas. I wouldn't decant it because there is no sediment down, but I will definitely carafe it so the wine opens up and shows the spiciness and the fruitiness. It's a perfect wine that to combine with some Pulak breast, with some truffle cream, the crispy Pullard skin on top, with some Pullard reduction, and finish with the seasoned truffle on top due to its intensity and the body. It will combine beautifully with the intensity and the body of the Pullard. Also with some aged Manchego cheese, it will combine beautifully. And as an entree, it could be a shiitake carpaccio if you're a vegetarian, with some extra virgin olive oil, some fried capers, as well as some parmesan. Thank you so much.
Feeling good? Yeah, so far?
I am.
Yes, perfect. So we are going to the next task. So this is your wine list. Please select 6 wines and plan a 6-course menu to match them. and present to your guests this table. You have 6 minutes.
I will have the sheet.
I will repeat. I will repeat. This is your wine list. Please select 6 wines and plan a 6-course menu to match them and present it to your guests. You have 6 minutes.
May I watch? Yes. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know you have been celebrating a birthday. Congratulations on your birthday. And you would like a 6-menu course. And nothing better than to start with some fresh and good acidity wine for the amuse-bouche. We have a Weingut Blumlayer, Grunweltiner Rieslam Kamtal, 2018 from Niederösterreich in Austria. This will be matched with our shrimp tempura that has some citrus sauce on the side. You know, the acidity of the wine will counterbalance beautifully the oiliness of the tempura, and it's a very nice dish and wine as an appetizer. As an amuse-bouche, in fact. Then we go to the, sorry, we're on a very busy night, so I'm a little bit lost. Then we have the Catena Zapata White Bone Chardonnay Adriana Vineyard Mendoza 2016, which is an amazing producer, and it's an amazing single vineyard wine from Altamira in Mendoza in Argentina. Has acidity, is really complex, and will combine beautifully with our poached lobster that comes from leek broth on the side and some fresh butter. And again, here we have acidity, we have body, and you know the acidity will highlight the freshness of a beautiful pairing. At the same time, we have some lactic notes that will combine beautifully with the fresh butter sauce. It has some evolution here, so it will be beautiful. Then we go to the well, first main course, maybe something light before we go with the first main dish. We have the Hirsch Vineyard San Andreas Faux Pinot Noir Sonoma Coast 2018 from Napa Valley, America, USA, Estados Unidos. This will be beautiful to combine with our pigeon breast. It's a grilled pigeon breast that comes with the pigeon reduction on the side, comes with some fried capers and some black garlic puree. You have, you know, the pigeon breast is quite a delicate dish, so we'll combine beautifully with the medium body and delicate wine. Then we go to Spain. We move to the López Heredia Viña Tontonia Rioja Gran Reserva 2005, which is made of well, the classic grape of Rioja. We have here Tempranillo, Garnacha, Gracielo, y Mazzolino, the 4 classic Rioja wine from north of Spain, and that will be beautiful to combine with our lamb chigot that comes from risotto on the side and some crema lata sauce. You know, here we have some evolution, we have intensity, and of course we need a wine with enough delicacy but still enough fruit and intensity to combine with such a great dish. Then we move to the first pre-dessert. Why not have a Chateau d'Yquem? You are so lucky, since we are in a celebration. We have a Chateau d'Yquem Sauternes, which is made of Semillon Sauvignon Blanc from grapes from Bordeaux, 1992 vintage. We have this amazing pre-dessert that will combine beautifully with this, which is a pine nut ice cream infused with some red corn, and comes with some awakame seaweed powder on top and some pine smoked syrup on the side. You know, here we have intensity, complexity, we have some sweetness, we have acidity in the wine, and we need some slightly sweet wine with also some minerality and some saltiness for the dessert. And to finish, we have a Graham Winter Porch 1997, which I will decant because we have some sediments here. And I will decant half an hour before the service. And here we have the toasted milk skin, which is, sorry, thank you so much.
Yes, it's good that you go to this table because stay here. Be careful. Please identify these spirits. You have 4 minutes. Please identify these spirits. You have 4 minutes.
Spirit number 1 is a spirit made from grapes, from wine, brandy, and aged. Pisco from Peru, number 2. We have also a spirit made from grape. This is a pomace made from the seeds and pips and the skins. This is a grappa from Italy, also unaged. Spirit number 3. Is also a spirit made from grapes and aged. I think this is also a brandy from, this case from Peru, maybe Mosto Verde. Pisco, Mosto Verde Pisco. Spirit number 4. Some great spirits again. We have also a brandy unaged, maybe Singani from Bolivia. Number 5 is a gin, maybe London dry gin from England. It's a spirit distilled from grains and with botanical juniper and other botanicals, some citrus here. Also unaged, from London, well, England. Number 6. Maybe a vodka made from grapes as well, but a vodka, really high alcohol. There is some color, maybe there is some oak aging, probably light oak aging. But really, really high alcohol. Number 2, berapa?
Time.
Thank you so much.
Yes, please come here to the screen. And this is the last task.
Thank you.
Is okay?
Yes, of course.
Perfect. So, we will now show you some photos.
Yes.
Please identify what you see on the pictures. You will have 5 seconds to answer before the next slide comes up. So we will show you now some photos.
Yes.
Please identify what you see in each picture. You will have 5 seconds to answer before the next slides come up.
Okay.
And starts now.
Chlorosis. You have a fungus. Well, to cut the confusion, sexual confusion. The vineyard with mats. Refractómetro, I don't know the word in English. Machine. Some press, vertical press. Made of wood. Winemaker and owner, he's very proud. Maybe winemaker, owner. Kathleen, she's Kathleen from Napa Valley. Susana Balbo, winemaker of Argentina first, winemaker in Argentina, woman. Winemaker maybe. Winemaker. Marcelo Retamal from Chile, no? For Chile, winemaker. Ariana Okipinti from Etna, winemaker, an owner. This is a Mosel, from Mosel. Very nice chateau.
Thank you. Very good. How you feel?
Very well.
Yes? Well, it's finished. And thank you very much.
Thank you.